Daily sprint, talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. We're going to get a little PG-13, and this is going out to my dogs, who my dog's at. But there is definitely a lesson here for the ladies as well. A couple months ago, I received a message. It was from the pastor of our church, and he was basically talking about temptation and not tempting yourself to go to the ledge. You know what I'm saying? Not falling off maybe, but the closer you are to the ledge, the more apt you are to fall off, right? So what I'm talking about is, so I'm in there getting my pump on, and I noticed that I needed to go into free weights. So here's the thing. When we moved to Delray Beach, it was nuts. I was hoping that in the gym that we train there, it's a large commercial gym, I was hoping there'd be some more jacked guys to kind of empower me and basically motivate you to train a little bit harder, get a little bit more into it. Dude, there were no jacked guys. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, where are the jacked? This is Florida. This is South Florida. Where are the jacked guys? But what there were is there was a lot of very in shape, well-conditioned women who also wear about as much garments that I used to dress my Cabbage Patch Kid with. Yes, I did have a Cabbage Patch Kid when I grew up. And here's the thing, that's not a knock. I mean, I don't wear a whole lot of garments too. There is data and research behind that. When you can see the muscles work, you tend to get a better workout, you have more senses engaged. But still, scantily clad woman is probably not a healthy environment for myself or most other men to be in. So a lot of times when they would be kind of in the free weight, doing their thing, the butt twists and whatnot, I'd be like, you know what, we're gonna do machine presses today because we're not gonna push to the edge, okay? And some of you might be like, oh, come on, man, just focus on you and focus on your workouts. Look, you don't put beer around an alcoholic, okay? And am I saying like that I'm some kind of like sexaholic? No, I'm saying that I'm a man. So I don't want to be in situations, if I can avoid them, that aren't tempting, because it starts with the look, then it's followed by a smile, then it's like, hey, you're in shape. Have you ever thought about this business opportunity? When deep down, subconsciously, you're not thinking about nothing about opportunity, you're talking about another opportunity. And then that's how it goes, okay? So my men out there, maybe you can vouch for that. Maybe you can admit and be honest with yourself and be like, yeah, I don't really want to do well I don't do well in environments with scantily clad, in shape, well-conditioned, beautiful females. That is not a healthy environment to my marriage or to the others, my other responsibilities in my life. So avoid those. Or you could do this approach. I've done this approach too. I wear these shirts all the time. People think I'm probably some like holy roller. Yeah, okay, I'm a holy roller. I love Jesus, praise God, all of that for sure. This is my spear. So when I'm gonna go into the land of the sharks, into that free weight room, I come armed, because I'll be darned if I'm gonna be like starting the preliminary act of adultery just by looking. That's how it starts. It starts with a look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I'm gonna be darned if I'm gonna do that representing him on my person. So this is like my spear. You know what I mean? If I'm going into a tempting environment that I maybe can't avoid, I bring my spear. Or here's a good one, my wife. Okay, today she just didn't happen to be around, but normally we're in the gym together, so it's definitely all straight and narrow. But hey, today's sprint is about avoid temptation. Don't put yourself in tempting scenarios. Yeah, I'm joking about the gym thing, but that goes for everything. If you struggle with the bottle, get away from the bottle. Get away from that environment. If you struggle with spending money, get away from the credit cards. If you struggle with negative self-talk, get away from the people that are engaging in negative self-talk. Don't get close to temptation. Don't get close to the edge, because we all know it. The closer you are to the edge, if I'm this far from the edge, it's gonna take like a big tornado to blow me over. If I'm like this far, just a little wind, just a little hint can get me over that edge. Hope this was well received. You have a great growth-driven rest.